Welcome back to episode 36 of our Ocarina of Time walkthrough. In this episode, we will defeat the boss of the Forest Temple, Phantom Ganon. Upon entering the chamber, run up the steps, and into the middle of the room. And we'll notice a bunch of paintings all over the walls, and there's symbols of the Triforce on the ground. And as we try to leave, the gate will come up, and we'll spin around, and as Link turns around, he sees, oh no, it's Ganon. But he's about to reveal his true identity, because now you see his face, and it's not really Ganondorf, but Phantom Ganon, the evil spirit from beyond. So he'll jump into one of the paintings and then run up the road. And then he's going to come back down, and when he does, he'll have one that is actually him, and then another which is a fake image of him. So the real him will come out of the painting, and the fake one of him then will actually turn around and run back into the painting. So if he comes out of the painting, he'll actually hit you with lightning, which will do 2 full hearts of damage. But can be easily avoided. If you stand on one of the Triforce symbols, the lightning will not hit you. So you can stand there all day and take shots on Phantom Ganon without taking any damage at all. Here you can see both the real Phantom and the fake one coming out. So the real one comes out of the painting and the fake one turns back around. After hitting him 3 times, then he'll come out of the painting for good, and then he'll shoot these balls of light at you. They can be deflected with your shield, but if they hit you like that, then they do 1 full heart of damage. So you'll have to play kind of like a ping pong game with him. So hit it back with your sword, and then he'll fall to the ground, and you have enough time to do a jump attack on him. Now he'll start moving a bit farther away, and that game of ping pong will be sort of back and forth for a bit until he finally falls down. And you can see if you do get hit with lightning, it will take 1 heart of damage. Once he falls, go ahead and run up to him and do a jump attack. You can also un-Z target him and just keep hitting him with B. It's pretty effective, and after a couple times, he will be defeated. And that is the end of Phantom Ganon. And we see a portal open up to another dimension, and now we hear from the real Ganon through text, and he tells us that we may be getting some slight skill. But you only defeated his Phantom, not him, and his Phantom is much weaker than the actual Ganon. And what a worthless creation that goes for us. And he will be banished to a gap between dimensions. Well, with that, go ahead and pick up the new heart container, which will give us an entirely new heart container. And run into the blue light. After obtaining the Forest Medallion from Saria, we learned from the Decker Tree Sprout that we never actually were a Kokiri, but rather, we've been lied to all of our lives and are actually a Hylian. I guess that explains why we never had a fairy until Navi. Also, the Great Decker Tree knew that we were meant for greatness, so he saved us from our dying mother since we're vital to save the world. You'll notice that all the monsters now are gone and all the Kokiri are back out and about. And if you talk to them, they'll say that they kind of remember us. We look oddly familiar because, of course, we lived here for a very long time. And even after 7 years and kind of growing up a bit, even though they haven't aged, they still pretty much recognize Link. And now that the Great Decker Tree Sprout is growing, the forest has returned to normal. Well, thank you for joining me. Please join me again for episode 37.